Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another installment in my building Newcrest using only the base game series, and this is the 14th episode I believe, and this time I'm building a duplex. This is on the Sandy Run lot in Newcrest. It is a 40 by 20 lot. It's right next to my gym and like all the other businesses I've built throughout the series. I felt like building a duplex just because I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like this town needed apartments or like something similar along those lines, so I feel like building this. I saw a picture on Pinterest and I was looking for inspo for building houses just kind of in general, and I saw this one and I was like, well, that was kind of fun to build in The Sims, and it kind of fit the vibe of like Newcrest as I've been building it, so that's why I chose to build this. This is like a 2-story side-by-side, so like I pictured one side of this building being a family with like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 kids or something like that, and then like they're a bit more like lively, rambunctious, like have a lot more going on, just a kind of a busy family. And then like I pictured their neighbors were like a retired couple who like they either were like a lawyer or like a professor or something. Like that's kind of how I decorated their house or their side of the house. That's kind of who I pictured living here, so that's kind of like the rundown of like what the inside kind of plan was. I think eventually, like once I'm done building all these lots, I'm gonna go in and build like the Sims who I picture living here. Like I think that'd be really fun, just because like obviously I'm building these and I don't really have anyone in mind, but like, I mean, for some of them I kind of do. But I think just, I don't know. I think building the Sims for the lots and like placing them there and like having everything like play out and like creating storylines for them and like telling you guys, would be like kind of fun and a fun video idea. So I don't know. I think that'll be a good thing to do eventually. I still have a couple builds left. I think I have 2 or 3 left in Newcrest. I don't remember. I think I have one more, at least in the business area, and maybe one other lot. I can't remember exactly, but I'm getting close to finishing like building this all out with the base game, which is really cool. I haven't done that before. Usually I just build it with whatever packs I have, so kind of nice to have that challenge of the base game only side of things. So yeah. Also, if you care, I'm sorry for not posting for like 2 weeks. I was on a roll there from like September, posting like at least once a week, if not twice. And then shit hit the fan, to put it lightly. I got kind of sick, or I have been kind of sick, and not in like a fun way. So I've been having like kind of a digestive allergy type things going on. I'm not going to go into the gory details, but it hasn't been fun. A lot of stomach aches and a lot of just trying to figure out what's making me sick. So I've been adjusting to not eating what I normally eat, and that has been interesting. I've lost some weight, which is cool, and like I don't feel as gross like now. I've cut out all gluten and dairy in my diet, because I think that's what's been making me sick. So that's been fun navigating that, especially because I'm always on the go and I need snacks and things, so trying to figure out what that looks like is interesting. There's a lot of things that have gluten in them that you would not think has gluten or any sort of like wheat product. It's like, why, like for instance, beef jerky, why is a lot of it's not gluten-free? I was like, oh, it's meat. Nah. Yeah, look at it. It's got some stuff in there. Soy sauce. I'm like, oh, I can just eat sushi and rice and I'll be good. Like, I can eat fish and rice. But, like, nope. Some soy sauce, like the one I use, it's not gluten-free. And I didn't know that was, like, I never thought that would be in there. I don't know. It's just kind of been a bit of a learning curve, and I've been having to pay attention a lot more. It's like, I don't have confirmation yet. I'm going to an appointment to see, like, kind of pinpoint what the actual issues are, but, you know, American healthcare, gotta wait 2 or 3 months before you can actually get in, so, anyway, once I go there, I'll have everything pinned down. But right now I've cut those two out, and that seems to have really kind of helped. So that's been fun to do. But yeah, just dealing with that. That's part of the reason I haven't been posting. I just have been like laying down and not feeling very well. So apologies for that. Also just been busy with life. Just everything keeps happening. And I apologize if you care enough to watch my videos. So yeah, anyway. Also, in the time I've been gone, the event has finished with the royalty pack quest thing. It's done. Got a few cute things like that saddle, new aspiration, a couple of keys and stuff. But yeah, that was whatever in terms of the Sims. And then they introduced the marketplace, like the custom content thing. So like, it sounds like they've partnered with a lot of like the bigger CC creators in the community, and they are now going to be selling their CC through EA instead of, you know, having it for free or doing it through a Patreon paywall. I have my thoughts, because prior to like just all of this stuff that's happened this year with EA and The Sims in general, I would have been like, okay, that's kind of neat for them to do with the CC creators, but like the way that it's kind of structured, it's just so expensive. Like, I'm already someone who barely spends any money. Like, I've spent a chunk on this game, but everything I get's on sale or I've gotten for free. For example, I think it's like the country kitchen kit, was free this, like, today, and I got that. Like, I've gotten a couple kits through that, like, Desert Deluxe or whatever that one's called. I'm terrible at remembering the pack names, but you'd think I'd remember because I play this game constantly, but I don't ever remember, so I apologize. But yeah, Desert Lux, that's what it is. Desert Lux kit. That one I got for free. I got the My First Pet stuff. I'm pretty sure I got that one for free. But like, I've gotten my stuff through that, and then like, I'm a big Black Friday sale person, or like a Christmas. That's where I'm not paying full price. And it's just like, I feel like every month there's something new that you have to pay for in this game. And it's just, I get it. You have to make money as a company, and like the whole like battle pass type thing is really popular, and it's a good way to make money as a company or brand or whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like this is just a lot to take in. Neat in practice, but I don't want to pay for like everything. Like, I don't know. It, like, a lot of the stuff that's on the marketplace does look cute and everything, but I'm not paying money for it. Like, with peace and love. But whatever. If you want to, that's your prerogative and all of that, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. I think it's a good opportunity for CC creators to obviously make money and supplement their income, or whatever you want to call it. But like, I don't know. I have my thoughts. I'm not going to get too into it. Anyway, right now in the build, now getting back to the actual content of the video, kind of building out. This is like this side with like all the brown and orange kind of vibe is like the retired couple I pictured living here. This is their side, and then this is the upstairs now. I'm building like their office and like where I picture they still do like side work or whatever. But yeah, this is their office on this side. Like I said, I really want to build out the people who live in these houses. I think that'd be really fun, and I think it would be interesting to kind of see in a fun way to story tell, because that's always fun. But yeah, this actually didn't end up being super expensive for considering it's like essentially two houses put into one, so that was cool. I think it's like 120,000 simoleons or something like that. It's like not terribly like expensive. I mean, expensive, but not, it's not like $1 million or something. So that's always nice. But yeah, I got to use this bed too. I don't really use this one a whole ton, And also, I don't think I like use this watch like hardly ever, and that was kind of fun to actually, you know, do that. My one thing with these base game builds is there is a very limited amount of like variety for things. Like, I think honestly, if The Sims were to do anything, like if I were to ask for anything, it'd be a couple base game updates, just like more swatches for things, like throw in a couple more modern pieces. Like obviously they've done that, like that like update a little while ago, where they what was it though, like all the African furniture and pictures and plants, like that stuff was like great. Like more stuff like that. And then like forever ago when they added that new kitchen set, just things like that. I think just like quality of life type things for people who aren't going to be paying for the expansion packs and just want to play a game for fun, because the base game, you know, it's free finally to newer players, so that's cool. But yeah, I wish they would care a bit more about like the mechanics and like the base than adding more stuff. But I know it's not the actual people's choice, it's, you know, corporate stuff. Anyway, this room I kind of pictured being kind of like their like, I don't know, like chill area. I was gonna make it into like almost like a speakeasy bar type look, but I didn't think that kind of fit, so I ditched that and made it almost more like a library kind of like game room type thing. So we did that instead. And then I use this orange swatch on this couch. Don't think I've ever used it before in my life, but she's here, so that's cool. Same with that bookshelf. Don't remember ever using that. Might be, I don't know. Anyway, just there's a lot of back and forth building this just because it is two houses. So if you see some weird cuts, I apologize, because yeah, there's just a lot of back and forth, and like if I adjusted like a door here, I had to do it on the other side, blah blah blah. Yeah, anyway, also I cut out the footage of me building bathrooms because it's bathrooms, and this is already a not 30 minute video, like a 20 something minute video, so I'm not gonna make y'all watch me put like 13 bathtubs in this house. So I think it's only 4, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I have some fun plans this weekend. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I am a huge RuPaul's Drag Race fan. Like, it is probably my favorite show, if not, like, yeah. I love it. I've seen every season, except for the newest one, because I don't have access to it, because it's not on Paramount Plus, so I gotta wait, because I can't find a place to watch it illegally. Yeah, I've seen, like, every season. I know way too much about it, but I am going to see Trixie and Katya, and they're doing the Bald and the Beautiful podcast, and I'm gonna go see them. They're in Chicago, and I get to drive a crap ton of hours to go see them, so that should be fun. I'm going with my sister, and I think that'll be a good time, because I think Trixie and Katya are funny, and I think I like both of them. I don't know, I just love them. Like, I listen to their podcast every week, and I think it'll be a good time. I can wear my Trixie solid pink disco shirt, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I'd love to go to more drag stuff. Believe it or not, the area I am in the Midwest doesn't have a whole ton of, you know, drag or anything like performing arts or even LGBTQ. Like, there ain't nothing, bro. Nothing. Like, yeah. It's like all there is cornfields and people who aren't very open-minded. And that's a shame. But I'm one of the few, like, you know, people in the area who are, you know, supporting, like, you know, not just people who look exactly like me and act like me, you know. Big ass for people in the Midwest sometimes, but it's alright. Anyway, I'm excited to go to that, and I think it'll be a good time. I want to either try kava or sweet green when I'm in Chicago, which, like, I mean, that's, like, the most, like, I don't know, like, TikTok ass, like, thing I've ever said, but, like I said, changed up my diet a little bit, so those two I can kind of cater to my needs a little better. So gonna try and go there. I don't know which one yet. They're pretty similar, as much as people want to act like they're not. but I want to try one of those and get a nice salad or whatever at one of those. I'm excited to try it. I am like a sucker for those places, even before I changed everything up. Like, I love a good bowl and all that. So yeah, anyway, back to the build. This is like, I pictured like twins, or maybe it's like a kid and a teenager or whatever. They share this room, and they got a sick TV and a computer, and it's just like a nice chill room for them. I got to use these bunk beds. I don't use a whole ton. I feel like I usually use the wood ones, and these are like the metal, so that's cool. I actually had a bunk bed kind of like this when I was like really little. I used to share a room with my sister, and I wasn't a big fan of the bunk beds, to be honest with you, because the one we had, I was like in the ceiling. like if I sat up a little too much, bonk, right on the head. And I did that quite a few times. So it's like the idea of them is better than like them in practice, especially when you're like 6. So yeah, that was always a hoot. I also use this new bed swatch here. I don't think I ever used this colorway. I also don't know which pride flag this is. I probably should look that up, but you know, it's fine. I like the lime green and the purple and the white. I think it looks pretty, so that's why I used it. But yeah, and then I used the that one like wall art mirror thing and put it in here. But I don't know, I like the colors of this room. It's really pretty. So anyway, and then we're down to the dining room again. I did move the light over just slightly, just so it was centered. It's a little different than the other side, but don't kill me. But yeah, this kind of rounding it off here, at least for the inside. Yeah, this house took me way longer than it should have to build. Like, it took me a couple days, but you know, it happens when you're building 2 houses on 1 lot. So that's fine. And then like the kitchens, they're identical. So I don't know. I forgot to, for some reason when I built it originally, I didn't go in and add like the you know, decorations. I was gonna say accessories, that's not the right word. The decorations and everything, and I don't know why. So I went in and did that, and I gave the retired couple a coffee machine and gave them mugs because I feel like that fits, and I gave the other side a microwave because, like, if they have teens, like, I feel like that fits the needs for that household. But yeah, this house isn't like anything crazy in terms of like the actual build, but I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun to play in. So yeah, it's on the gallery if you guys want to download it, but if you don't, that's fine too. But yeah, finishing up the living room here for the one side with all the kids. I don't know why I forgot to put the footage of me putting those couches and the TV in originally. I don't know why, but that's fine. They're there. This was another update they did. God, I can't remember when, but they added new swatches to a lot of base game couches, and then this one specifically, because like I always loved this one. I like the look of it in the chair. Like, it always looked good, and then like it'd be like puke green and orange. It's like I don't really want that. So now they actually have like some more tasteful colors, so that's nice. Also, I use this hot tub. I don't even know why I added the hot tub. I never used the hot tub, so she was just added. It's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to fill out the space to be a little bit different. I didn't want everyone to be gardening because, I don't know, maybe they don't like gardening. I don't know. People have different interests. And then, like, I just felt like putting that in because it seemed kind of fun. But yeah, anyway, kind of closing it out here. Just gonna do some landscaping here in a second, finish up this balcony. Nothing crazy, just putting some furniture up here just because you need some. I can put some flowers in, yeah, and then that kind of rounds off, whatever, the build for the most part. And then I do some landscaping up front. I don't know if I like landscaping all that much, but you know, it's fine. It looks okay. I need to, like, out of everything, I feel like I need to work on, like, adding more clutter everywhere and then landscaping. Because I feel like sometimes I do landscaping really well. Like, I think for my park, I did a pretty good job. But for like houses, I never know what to put because everything is so different. But I don't know. I feel like I decorate like in Oasis Springs, like the landscaping better there than I do like here, just because like it's not so open. Like it's like, okay, cactus, that's it. that's all you need. So I don't know. Anyway, rounding out the build here, and I'll take you in and show you around in a second. So this is the final build. Here's the front. Here's the outside. Apologies if you hear me clicking. My actual mics are dead. All right. So if we go in, I'm gonna start on this side. So we've got, if I can get to move. We got the living room here. Got a desk over there. Kind of simple. I forgot to put a rug. Okay, whatever. And then we've got this like middle entry. Got a bathroom. Got the kitchen. Very fun. Very bland. And then we've got the dining room over here. Got some pictures on the wall. And if we got here, we got the deck. Got table, grill. And they've got a hot tub, monkey bars over there, got some chairs. That's kind of that for the downstairs. If we go up, we've got the hallway. So they've got a bathroom, got the like kid room. I really like this room. I love that little penguin TV. Yeah, and like the little backpack. I think it's turned out cute. And then we've got the bedroom with the cute bedspread, and then I got that over there. Got all of these, and then they got their deck. Got a chest table, flowers, things like that. And if we head back down the hall, we got like the main big bedroom. Got some posters, laundry, got a TV, got a desk over there. I left it empty because like they'll have to do their homework and things. And at least have one desk in this room to do that in. And they got a computer, got more backpacks. And I pictured they had a closet over here. They get ready in the morning, and there's their shoes and clothes and things. But that's kind of that for this side of the house. And if we go over here to the other side, this is where like the retired couple would be. Got a nice entryway. They got pictures. They got all the cute. They got the cute lamp and orange couch, blankets. If you head over here, we've got a little table with books. Got a bookshelf, nice plant. And they got a nice sitting area just to chill. Got the bathroom, same as the other side. Got the kitchen. Got their coffee mug and things, or coffee pot. Got more pictures over here. Got this, got the hutch, and they got pictures. Nice table. And if we go outside, got another table, grill, got some plants. I stuck a woodworking table over there, some different gardening stuff, a bike. Then if we go upstairs, we've got the hallway. Then we've got their main like primary bedroom over here. Tree is clipping mad over here. Okay. Then we've got the closet. Got both sides. Then we got this. I need to fix that tree very badly, but it's fine. Then we got the bathroom. They got their office. Very simple. Then we've got kind of like lounge room, which I like. I like the orange couches. Got the chest table. And we got more gardening stuff. If you're interested in downloading this slot, it's called Base Game Duplex in the gallery. My gallery ID is thethreatofjoy, and it should be pinned to my profile if this is the most recent video. If not, it'll be on there. But yeah, if you're interested in downloading it, feel free. If not, not a big deal. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.